The story of racial discrimination in America is woven into its history, impacting society, individuals, and institutions. Imagine a quiet suburban street in the early 1960s, where children ride their bikes with the innocence only youth allows. To the casual observer, this is the American dream: comfortable homes, manicured lawns, a sense of peace. But beneath this tranquil facade lies an invisible boundary, one patrolled not by fences, but by fear, prejudice, and unwritten rules. On this street lives Mrs. Eleanor Jenkins, a Black woman who moved here with her family after her husband secured a job at a nearby factory. Eleanor rises early each morning, preparing breakfast for her children and steeling herself for the walk to the bus stop. Every step she takes is heavy with the burden of being different. Neighbors glance from behind lace curtains, sometimes tipping their heads in polite greeting, but more often, silence hangs in the air. One Saturday, Eleanor's son, Samuel, plays in the street, his laughter mixing with the shouts of other children. When a baseball rolls into the neighbor's yard, Samuel hesitates, remembering his mother's caution: never step where you are not welcome. Driven by hope, he retrieves it, only to be met by the cold stare of the neighbor, Mr. Abbott, who says nothing but quickly picks up the phone. Soon after, Samuel is called home, and the street quiets. Later, Eleanor receives an anonymous letter suggesting her family might be happier elsewhere. But this is not just a story of one family or one street. The legacy of slavery, segregation, and redlining draws lines that are harder to erase than any fence. Racial covenants keep entire neighborhoods closed off from Black and other non-white families. Schools segregate by law and, even later, by practice. Banks deny loans with euphemisms like undesirable area. Employment notices are coded. Headlines, too, are skewed, success stories ignored, crimes magnified when the accused is Black. In the 1960s, marches swell across the nation. On TV sets in living rooms like Eleanor's, images flicker between dignity and violence: peaceful protesters attacked by police dogs, the passionate words of Dr. King, the hopeful faces in the crowd at the Lincoln Memorial. The world watches as students sit at lunch counters, mothers hold their children tightly, and laws begin to change.